Hi guys, Chris Milne from Insure here. Today I'm giving you a few quick pointers on appropriate insurance cover when shooting with drones. I thought we'd take the advantage of this beautiful Sydney day to put this clip together on my balcony in Sydney's built-up inner west, which just happens to be directly on the northern flight path for Sydney Airport. Not the sort of place you'd be wanting to fly a drone when you'll probably see some aircraft just a few hundred metres above. Now, drones. They take breathtaking footage at a fraction of the fuss and cost of their predecessors, but it's important to know the insurance pitfalls so you can adequately protect your production. Here are just a few considerations before you take flight. Firstly, your equipment. Now, it might surprise you that cover for drones and any attached filming equipment doesn't come as standard in most film insurance policies. All policies will have aircraft exclusions in them. These were designed for the days of filming from helicopters or traditional airplanes where production wasn't expected to insure the helicopter for damage as well. Now, your drone is your helicopter or aircraft, and with broad definitions and insurance policies of what constitutes an aircraft, generally including drones, you'll need to have your aircraft exclusion altered or removed if you want to have any cover for damaged equipment. But it's not just the equipment you need to be concerned about. Damage to drones and other camera equipment could derail other aspects of your production. That's why it's important to consider the other sections of your production policy. Firstly, the content media section. Now, when your drone and camera are lying in a crumpled heap, you may have lost valuable footage as well. The cost of repairing, recovering or reshooting the damaged media can be covered by your content media section of your policy. Next up, extra expense. Now, damage to filming equipment will slow a production down. Even just half a day lost while you source replacement cameras or drones can be costly to your overall budget. The remoteness of your location and the availability of replacement gear could mean extensive downtime. Extra expense cover can meet the additional costs associated with getting replacement equipment in promptly, allowing you to keep filming, as well as reimbursing the budget blowout associated with lost time on set. Next, your public liability cover. So if your drone falls from the sky, you'll be wanting any resulting property damage or bodily injury covered. Again, this doesn't come as standard. Current stance of most film insurers is that they're happy to extend liability cover for drones, provided that it is A, operated by a third-party contractor or specialist operator, and B, that contractor has their own liability insurance. This relies on the contractor's policy being the first port of call for any losses, and your policy acting as a backup. However, more of you are using in-house drone operators, putting your company in control of this filming. In this instance, it's imperative that you refer drone use on productions to your insurer for approval so you don't contravene your cover requirements. In general, we're able to agree liability cover with insurers for drones operated by you or your company through adding specific endorsements to your policy. As a result, you can expect to pay a slightly higher premium or potentially an increased excess for that activity. And lastly, invasion of privacy. Now, the use of drones to violate privacy laws will continue to hit the headlines. Invasion of privacy is something that can be picked up by the personal or advertising injury sections of your liability policy, provided that, again, you sort out any overarching aircraft exclusions on your cover. So as you can see, just one single incident could potentially trigger multiple sections of your production policy. There's no doubting drones can be a great asset to your production, provided you can navigate your way to appropriate cover, and that's where we can help. Check out our attached written article, which delves a little bit deeper into some specifics when using drones, and get in touch if you'd like to discuss more.